Hello, greetings everyone. I hope everyone's doing well today. I have a lot to discuss about. My apologies, everyone, regarding everything that's been going on. I have been very busy the last week, and I want to say, first and foremost, tomorrow is Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. May his soul rest in peace. And I want to genuinely thank him for all the sacrifice he's made to give me the opportunities that I've had today. So, without further ado, let's get into today's live stream. Again, thank you to Dr. Martin Luther King. May you rest in peace. You will always be a hero in my book. You will always be, and I don't care what these shills say on the Democrats or Republicans. They can go to hell. You will always be a hero in my book. So, with that, let's get into it. Press one if you could hear me. By the way, thank you. I believe there's one individual watching. Seems like I have one one eye seems like I have watching, so that's wonderful. At 1 minute, I have one individual watching. But today, it's a lot of things we need to discuss about. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and Elon Musk, all in one. First and foremost, I did see that Hunter Biden was in court, and let's watch the video. I'll also be discussing about Joe Biden as well and his infamy in Charleston, South Carolina, going to that church where the SWS. I don't want to get banned. SWS, also known as Dylan Roof, massacred all those elderly black people at that church. So, with that being said, he went to that church and was just pandering and just doing empty promises as usual. And there was some shills in there saying 4 more years, 4 more years. I think those were obviously plants, in my opinion. I don't think those were genuine people that wanted it. No one wants Biden. The polls have been low within all races, especially black people, with a low negative opinion on Joe Biden, and rightfully so. He is a shill. He's a fool. So, and he's just doing what he's always been doing. I mean, let's be honest. So, can everyone hear me? I genuinely, wow, someone's actually watching the whole thing. Uh, I hope you could hear me. Wow. Okay. Cool. So, with that being said, yeah, that's what happened. I personally don't think he's going to win in 2024. And then also Elon Musk with his IQ comments, not surprising, knowing his past and knowing how he is. Um, that I don't believe in the IQ thing at all. There's no evidence to prove about the IQ, about black versus white versus Asian versus native. I don't believe in that. It's nonsense. It's skewed. I don't believe in that. To all you shills that are trying to go back and forth with these SWS and their sympathizers, don't do it. There's no point. They're just wasting your time and saying that, oh, it's environmental, blah blah. Don't even give them that excuse. That is an excuse. I don't believe in it at all. I genuinely do not believe. I don't care what anyone says. I don't believe in it. There's no evidence in the world that can prove to me that it's true, and that it's even feasible or even a justifiable theory. Anyways, so first and foremost, Hunter Biden. My God, that man is one of the most privileged men in America. I mean, God, God damn it. The type of thing this man has been doing, cocaine, doing all these type of drugs, and money embezzlements, every single heinous crime that you've committed, drug dealing, any type of crime, uh, abuse of abuse of people. I don't want to go into that type of those type of things. I don't want to get banned because God forbid I get banned. I don't want to get banned or knock on something like that. I don't want that to happen. So we need to have some code words. So I'm not trying to cower out or something, but I have to there has to be an assessment of the reality that we're in, that this is censorship time. and and there are complete attacks against this channel and many channels. So I have to be honest. And the honest truth is that, yeah. So he he went to court. He had his hearing. I'll pull out the video, I believe. So excuse me, bear with me for a second. Well, brother, how's everyone? How was the sound? That's my biggest concern is the sound. Let me see. There's a test I could do. Okay. Hello, everyone. How can everyone hear me? I and feel free. I'm not gonna put your and anyways. There's two individuals watching my channel. Amazing, amazing. Feel free to just comment. I want feedback. I won't put your comments out, and if you want, I'll even delete it once you comment. So feel free to just comment, please, please. It'll be much appreciated. Okay, I'm pulling up the video right now. So let's see how it goes. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay, so let's get into it. Share screen. All right, cool. All right, so Representative Mays, y'all could hear me, by the way, right? Just making sure.
My first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of white privilege coming into the Oversight Committee.
She's right. You can't, I'll just say dub S, but yeah, it's dub S at the end of the day. But yeah, it is the epitome. She's 100% correct.
Spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
if
the ladies recognize
if the gentle lady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter.
This is true. You can't even argue that. She's actually 100% right on this. But the thing is, are you going to lock his ass up? That's the thing. You can have all of this like he said, she said, and yelling all day. You can have all of this performative gestures, but are you going to lock his butt up? That's the thing. It's good that you called out his privilege. Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. But still, what are you gonna do about it? That's the thing.
Hunter Biden, what are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
But calling the January 6th investigation the biggest investigation in FBI history.
He complied with the subpoena.
We would have
expired.
We would have loved that.
Do any other members wish
Hopefully
to be
I don't
heard?
get banned.
Chair recognizes Ms. Mays from South Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Chairman Comer. First of all, my first question is, who bribed Hunter Biden to be here today? That's my first question. Second question, you are the epitome of what.
I want to see how my videos. I want to apologize everyone for this break, but I just want to see how my video sounded. There's no feedback. I want to see how my videos. I want to apologize everyone for this break, but I just want to see how.
Second question.
Okay, not too bad, I believe. Oh, thank you to the people. Oh, hey, what's going on, Navi? How you doing? There's 2 people watching. That's great. Hey, now T, I've been on since you started. Didn't want to distract you by commenting. Sounds loud and proud. You're on fire. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I haven't been on here in a minute, so I haven't done a full in-depth live stream. But yeah, so let's get into
white privilege coming into the oversight committee, spitting in our face, ignoring a congressional subpoena to be deposed. What are you afraid of? You have no balls to come up here and
Mr. Chairman, point of inquiry.
Mr. Chairman,
If
The ladies recognize.
Yeah, the thing with Hunter Biden is it is true that is the epitome of WS. The type of things he did and got away with is the epitome of WS. And I think some people they've never dealt with that personally, so it's uncomfortable. But this is in full degree how it is. It's Hunter Biden and his and the type of heinous things he's done. That is the epitome or one of the epitomes of it. And I think some people they can't stomach that. And I think now it's good that it's becoming everyone's exposing the truth. This isn't like no conspiracy theories. This isn't some CRT or woke or conspiracy theories or something. This is the truth. I mean, you can't. This is the truth. And I hope, like I said, I hope he gets locked up. I genuinely hope. I don't like this whole back and forth bickering. It sounds like kind of like how what happened with Derek Chauvin in 2020 when a lot of this performative stuff was happening during 2020 and 2021. No, just lock his behind up. He killed George Floyd unjustly. Lock his behind up. The same way I'll say this: lock up Hunter Biden, and make sure that Derek Chauvin, like I said, make sure his butt is locked up and never come back. Same with Hunter Biden too. That's the only thing. I don't care about this whole nonsense or how you dress or how you say it. Just make sure I'm a results type of individual. I'm a results type of person. I'm a results type of man. I want results. 100%. Lock his butt up.
If the gentle lady wants to hear from Hunter Biden, we can hear from.
And I saw that lady, what's her name, in Missouri. I can't recall, but she's a new politician in Missouri, but she's a lady. She's a Democrat. But she would say, "Oh, Joe Biden loves his son unapologetically." Blah blah blah. And why are you caping for Joe Biden? Joe Biden doesn't like you. Joe Biden would have called us. Would have called you in the 90s and called both of us criminals, murderers, animals. This is a guy. You're defending a guy that says, "Oh, if blacks and whites were in school together, it would be a racial jungle." Are you kidding me? That's the guy you're defending? That's the dude you're defending? Come on now. It doesn't make sense. I genuinely don't. I don't like it. Like I don't like I can't recall her name. She's a young lady, she's 42. I can't recall her name. I believe it's Jasmine Crockett. I believe. I don't want to. Oh God, I don't like looking up things because it looks so unprofessional. Okay, all right. I'll commit the unprofessionality. Yes, it's Jasmine Crockett. Yes. Wow, my memory's not too bad, but yeah, that's who she is. But she was caping for Hunter Biden. She's like, "Oh, I just see a father that loves his son unapologetically." Yeah, but I'm not saying not to defend people. Fathers and mothers shouldn't defend their children. My thing is when they're doing indefensible things, disgusting things, repulsive things, you cannot defend it. Because these type of things, these are the criminal acts. and money embezzlement. Are you kidding me? Just criminality after criminality. Like this guy's a complete criminal. And then adding insult to injury, when he's did all these DUI crimes and other heinous crimes he was doing, he was blaming black men for it. So why would I ever defend this man? I would be completely stupid. I'm never defending him. I don't care. Y'all can ban me. Like, I don't care. But anyways, let's get back to it.
From him right now, Mr. Chairman. Let's take a vote and hear from Hunter Biden. What are you afraid of?
Hold on. Order.
Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
I'll interrupt the chairman. I don't know that he's a lady.
I think
wait. Did he say I know he's a lady?
The chairman, I don't know that he's a lady.
Or no? Are women allowed to speak in here or no? Because you keep interrupting me.
I'll interrupt the chairman. I don't know that he's a lady.
Oh, we're talking about the chairman. Okay.
I think that that Hunter Biden should be arrested right here, right now, and go straight to jail. Our nation is founded on the rule of law.
Come on.
And the premise that the law applies equally to everyone, no matter what your last
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Biggs over here.
Donald Trump Jr.
Biggs over here.
State your point, Mr. Biggs.
Yeah, my point of order is this. Are we going to continue on with this blatant interruption? This is absurd and inappropriate. I intend to give my statement. I don't intend to have anybody interrupted. I'm not going to interrupt your statements. I think you should have decorum and courtesy and don't act like a bunch of Nimrods.
You just interrupted a woman.
And that's 5.
Nimrod. Okay. Anyways, people that don't know, that's a biblical reference. Nimrod. He's allegedly he's from Ethiopia. In the Bible, and there's a lot of conspiracy theories regarding that, and there's a lot of different types of conspiracy theories. There's some dub-s that believe that apparently, according to him, he united Egypt, Sudan, Ethiopia, South Sudan, Eritrea, Somalia, Djibouti, Kenya, and Uganda, and Chad, and Niger, and Libya, and apparently he invaded Iran. This is what some crazy dub-s say, and then they recreated Iran from a quote unquote white. This is what some dub-s believe, that from a white country to what Iran is now, mixing with Turk, Mongol, and Cushitic blood from East Africa, particularly Ethiopia, going into Iran and then remixing and creating the Iranian. This is. So you're dealing with insane people. I know I don't want to get too much out of topic because I've been seeing these conspiracies more. I've been seeing it since I was a kid, seeing these comments. It's getting crazy. But yeah, I just want to say that. But yeah, anyways, let's get back into it. I don't want to discuss about that before I end up having a breakdown or someone having a breakdown on this. But yeah, it's insanity at the end of the day.
I got permission.
Can we agree? Everyone has
Mr.
5
Chairman,
minutes. Can we agree?
Point of order again. The assertion that I interrupted was absolutely false. That's typical of the gentleman who spoke it. I got permission to speak from the chairman. I spoke. I was interrupted yet again by the gentleman who doesn't choose to go through the chair and follow proper order. I encourage us. I think if we're going to have any respect at all, we need to have proper decorum.
Well said.
I'd like to finish.
The rules are everyone's going to be recognized for 5 minutes. Anyone that wants to be recognized will be recognized for 5 minutes. Ms. Mace has 4 minutes and 13 seconds left. Chair recognizes Ms. Mace.
It does not matter who you are, where you come from, or who your father is, or your last name. Yes, I'm looking at you, Hunter Biden, as I'm speaking to you. You are not above the law at all. The facts in this case are crystal clear. This committee used and issued a lawful subpoena to Hunter Biden.
My thing is, would you do this? My only question is, would you do this to someone in the George Bush family? Just curious. I'm just saying. Just to be fair, we're just asking. But we'll see.
A critical witness in this committee's investigation into Biden family corruption. Hunter Biden and his lawyers did not claim privilege of any kind.
You curious to see how I got paid $2,317.16 this month without lifting a finger? I literally did not spend a second of time.
because clearly he has none. They didn't contest the legitimacy of our reasons for issuing this subpoena. No reasons, because they clearly are legitimate. And yet he refused to comply. Trump's family members, Don Trump Jr., he did not defy a congressional subpoena. He showed up multiple times for multiple depositions for several hours.
Just lock him.
In doing so, you know, Hunter Biden broke the law. He did so deliberately. You did so flagrantly. You showed up on the Hill, on the Senate side, the day of that congressional subpoena to defy it and spit in the face of this committee. That's what you did. The question the American people are asking us is, what is Hunter Biden so afraid?
He doesn't give a shit. This guy, look at him. He's like this. He doesn't even want to even. He doesn't care. He's like, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Like, he genuinely doesn't care. Like, these guys don't
afraid of. Why can't you show up for a congressional deposition? You're here for a political stunt. This is just a PR stunt to you. This is just a game that you are playing with the American people. You're playing with the truth. Hunter Biden wasn't afraid to sell access to Joe Biden to the highest bidder when he was in elected office. He wasn't afraid to trade on the Biden brand, peddle influence, and share those ill-gotten gains with members of his family, including Joe Biden. He wasn't afraid.
There's enough evidence to lock his butt up.
To compromise the integrity of the presidency and vice presidency by involving Joe Biden.
Before I get a copyright, I think it's time to just let it go. We know what he did. It's just that it's yeah, it's an old school word. Thank you. But yeah, she doesn't shut up. Yeah, he's small. He doesn't care. Hunter Biden, he doesn't care. He doesn't give a damn. If there was a last damn to give, and it was the last damn to save the earth, and the only thing he had to do was to give the last damn, he doesn't give a damn. He doesn't care. But yeah, that's he just lock his ass up. Like, oh my God, she talks too much. Like, I understand what she said is true, but it's like, are you gonna do something about it? You know, like, no, it's true, like what she said about Dub S and stuff. You know, that's obviously that's not even a debate. You know, like, in all honesty. So yeah. Oh man. So Joe Biden in South Carolina. Let me see if I can find the 4 more years thing. Let me see. Because that was very odd. I generally don't think. I think it. Let me see. I believe this is a video. Let's see. It's about 2 minutes, so it's not too bad. Don't want to bore my life.
The truth is under assault in America. As a consequence, so is our freedom, our democracy, our very country, because without the truth, there's no light. Without light, there's
you don't
no
say the truth, man.
From this darkness.
You don't say the truth.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
You see Jim Clyde, and then all of them Bidens like that too. But the thing is, I wonder if they would do the same thing if these were black people that were protesting against Biden. You'd probably curse them out. You'd probably see all 3 of them, all four of those men in the front, particularly Biden and Clyburn. They'd probably curse them out, call them all types of N-words, N-word, get out, N-word, blah, 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 all types of slurs, MFer, MF this, F you, blah, 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 get the hell out of here. But now he's all like civil and stuff. Interesting. Not saying that they should even curse these people out. I mean, they have the freedom of speech to do this, but I mean that's First Amendment. But still, though, you know, I mean, there's still. I mean, I don't condone it, but it's like, hey, I mean, just hey, as long as just don't get mad when black people start pulling up on the politicians too. Just saying. Oh God. Okay, that's so cringe. No, 4 more years, 0 more. You shouldn't even have been president in 2020. I'm sorry. I genuinely just no 4 more years. No, that's so plant. That's such a plant. Look. Where they coming from? Hold on. I want to see what section of the room they're coming. Hold on. Let me analyze this. Yeah, look. They zoomed in on Biden. But yeah, those were plants. Oh my God, those were plants played. No one wants this guy 4 more years. He looks like he's out of. Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
Thank you.
No years. 0 years.
Thank you.
0 years.
Look, folks.
0 years. 0 years.
I
0
understand
years.
I understand their passion, and I've been quietly working. with the Israeli government.
Okay. I'm not gonna listen to babble. I've listened to enough babble all day. That's what drugs do to you. Make them the only priority and agree. Throw away that damn cue. Yeah, I agree. If so, then there needs to be some. That's inevitable. That's inevitable. But yeah, Biden. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win for. He's not gonna win. It's already the case. He's not going to win. There's so much disdain for him. I mean, there's white people. Those were, I believe, white people. I mean, maybe a few. I'll say mostly white people. They're the people that were protesting Biden, mostly predominantly white, you know. And hey, I mean, they can critique Biden too. Hey, kind of. I guess they're kind of on code. I guess to an extent, you know, like at least they're anti-Biden, you know. I mean, they probably. Yeah, let's hope not. Yeah. No. Let's hope. Yeah, no. I agree. I don't think personally Biden will win. It just like, for example, I generally don't think Biden's gonna win. You know. Now, who's gonna win the presidency in general? I don't know. Personally, I don't think, for example, with the Republicans, I don't think Vivek Ramaswamy can win. Like, I just don't think so. I think with a lot of the demographic that he's appealing to, he's too much like Obama, and they can't rock with that. And he's a shill, you know. He's not my type of guy. I wouldn't vote for him, you know. And then he's just anti-black. So yeah, I can't vote for him. He just wants acceptance from the usual suspects. So like it's kind of like Obama too. Obama was the same way too, though. You know, Obama was. God, those 8 years. I genuinely thank God I survived it. You know, those years of my life. I was young. I was very young. You know, I was very young man. I was young. I was a kid at that time. But my life was helped because of that. That man made a lot of black people's lives hell on earth. You know, hell on earth. My life. Yeah, he made my life hell on earth. I'll be the first one to say that. You know. And I'm not the only person, probably. So yeah, it's hell on earth during the Obama years. The same with the Bush years too. It was hell on earth as well too. So it's hell on earth now, you know. So yeah. But regarding that, yeah, I don't think he's going to. DeSantis, maybe DeSantis would win, but like I don't like him. I'm not voting for DeSantis. Hell no, Vivek. Hell no, Vivek. They're just two dumbass extremists. Chris Christie, hell no, hell no. Nikki Haley, no. After what that comment, nope, nope, nope. Too many shills. I think the only person that would win the Republican if he's even allowed to come back. I don't think so because they've literally banned his name in Colorado and I believe Maine. So it's Donald Trump, but I don't think he's gonna come back. So I don't know. I mean, the best thing to do is maybe sit my butt on the couch that day or something, you know. So just relax, you know. I mean, people say, "Oh, how dare you not vote? How dare you not vote? What if Dub S comes and stuff like?" Well, Dub S is here. Dub S has been here since I was born, and before I was born, and before my parents were born, before my grandparents were born, before my great grandparents were born, and it might be gone by the time I'm gone from this earth, but I hope it is. But yeah, it's gonna be there today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. The thing is, I'm not gonna be. The thing is, I'm not gonna be scared and vote for Dub S on the Dems, than the Repubs. I don't like either of you. I don't like you, both of you. You guys are both criminal groups of politicians. You guys are. Same way with George Bush. I'm not voting for a president. Wish somebody could talk crazy about it. Huh. Yeah, no, I'll tell them straight up. Okay, what? And they want to fight you too. I'm like, dude, okay, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you, bro. But if I have to fight, I'm gonna protect myself, you know. But like, I'm not these. I don't want to fight these guys. But like, they're becoming aggressive too. They're saying, so you want the whole country to suffer? I'm like, dude, the country is suffering now. Like, what? I don't think these people understand, you know, just because you're suffering, yeah, you're suffering. Okay. The thing is, they're not gonna do any change. Neither party's gonna do any legitimate change, you know. You might as well just try to listen to me and try to at least hear me out to an extent instead of just attacking me, you know. You think Chris Christie's gonna help? You think his behind is gonna help? No. You think what's his name, Vivek's gonna help? You think Biden's gonna help? No. Yeah, they're campaign to get their ass whipped. Yeah, no, they are. They are. It's yeah, they're gonna. I don't think personally, and then I think Vivek is, oh God, I don't like that guy. Like I just don't, you know. But it's funny. I'll say this. It is funny though when him and Nikki Haley, G-Check and Chris Christie and Nikki Haley and DeSantis. That's funny to me. I gotta be honest. Like I kind of laugh at that, you know. But I still don't like him. But it's like, okay, I don't like those people either. So it's like, okay. But then again, he probably attacked me too. So I'm like, oh. But it's just funny at that moment, you know. Like, but it's like, God, I don't like any of them. Yeah. Anyways, let me Ramaswamy. He is mentally ill. He's mentally ill. He's demented, you know. In the future, I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be a Hunter Biden case on him too. I wouldn't even be surprised. Like if he was to be elected and then by 2020 he's doing what Hunter Biden did, I genuinely wouldn't be. I wouldn't even be surprised. So like I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm so shocked that he did. I'll be like, yeah, I'm surprised we didn't find out more. That's my opinion. Anyway, so let's go back to Elon Musk because his butt is talking about IQ, and that's the Dub S is that's their go-to. You know, it's humorous at this time. They always talk about it too, the IQ. They always talk about it. Oh, the IQ. They can't. It's like it's anything. It can. Now it's crazy. And you know who else is doing these? Shills are doing these too. Shills in Africa, they're doing these too. Like there's this one. There was a beautiful lady. She was There was a beautiful lady, and then she just posted like her birthday picture. And then the second she posted, and she's a beautiful lady, she's a beautiful girl. She was posting her birthday, and then some shills and some dubs of the second they're calling her all types of n words, and this is on X too. Oh, you subhuman, you low IQ, blah blah blah. And these shills from Africa, these puppets, they're saying the same thing too. You low IQ, you low IQ. It's like damn. So they're not even attacking people like people that are slightly politically involved to an extent, like or create political posts or something, or like doing these type of lashes. They're attacking non-affiliates at this point. So yeah, they're getting dirty, but this is their go-to, you know. And the shields is interesting how the shields. I think there is a disconnect with the shields on there too. The African shields that are on there, you know, whether they're Ethiopian, Kenyan, Nigerian, Somalian, Egyptian, God knows, like it's like a cesspool of them. It's like God, this is why that continent. Oh my God, like this is why, especially Ethiopia. God damn it, that it's in shambles because of these shills, you know. And there has to be like there has to be something done about it, you know, because this is your behavior now. I mean, yeah. But anyways, back to the dub as usual. I'm so glad I'm not on X since ugly trash Elon trash owns it. That's terrible. Yeah, and we just got to go back and forth with them and stuff and report their comments and shit. But yeah, no, we got to make we gotta make our own type of platforms and stuff, you know, so that we won't be banned and stuff too, because they're trying to wipe us out the internet and stuff too. And another thing too, I'll say this: I don't want to be. Please save anything historical. Please save it. Anything historical or any type of information that you have that is useful by any stretch of the imagination to any extent, please save it on your hard drive. Yes, please save it on your hard drive because they're trying to dismantle the internet and trying to dismantle information, and they want to have their own narrative and stuff, and they want to win the culture war, and they want to win the narrative war. You know, you can't have that, you know, because they will completely replace you. They're trying these dubs and are trying to replace us. You know, people say, "Oh, what about the high fertility rate in Africa?" The thing is with them, if you have a bunch of sellouts and coons that are being birthed, and just a sellout, a cesspool of them, there's nothing. There's literally there's nothing to brag about, you know, because they can easily just do it. And half of them are shills, and half of them don't even. The majority of them at this point they don't. The shills are completely mentally ill, and they don't even give a damn. They're like at this point, many there has to be you have to work hard and you have to work and do things. You can't just be high fertility. You have to have a plan. You know, yeah, yeah, all the what 4.8 or 4.9 or 6.7 or fertility rate. Yeah, you have that, but if you're disorganized, and then there's no then there's no that's not a W, that's an L. So that's my opinion on everything, if that makes sense. You know, I mean, it's just suicide and stagnation at this point. If you continue if it continues like this, you know, no code, nothing. Yeah, thank you, agreed, thank you. But yeah, back to the IQ thing. No, this thing it's been like this forever. I've been debating these type of people since I was very young. Until we'd go back and forth, and we'd go to blows with it because they would attack me, and then they would physically. These people would physically when you debate back with them. Here's the thing: they say, "Oh, I believe in freedom," but no, you don't, because when we go back and forth, it's the day I've been hit once, and okay, all right, let's go, let's squabble up and stuff. Like this is what happens when I was younger. So this really woke me up to this type of behavior. You know, this was during the Obama years, by the way, too. That's why I have a disdain for Barack Obama, to be honest. You know, but yeah, and yeah, a lot of these dub and they also another thing with dub too. They don't like it when you put their their sort of ethnic divisions out there. I say this because one time I jokingly said to piss off because I knew at that age I knew that the dub S would get pissed when when you would say I would just jokingly say that I was Egyptian just to see what they would say, and there was a oh no that's all good, you know that's what happens when you're younger, you know, so yeah, it's bound to happen, so yeah. Yeah. So it was this I don't want to get too much Eastern European man, and we would go back and forth about me being. I just jokingly said I was Egyptian, you know, just to see what he is so angry. Don't ever disrespect the Egyptian people. They're high IQ people. They're good people. They're not like you. You are low IQ. You have 60 blah 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 blah. He's saying these type of things, and he got so furious and stuff too. And then I just so furious that they get mad and stuff too. That is us. That is us. That is us. And that is the Asians. That is us. He's yelling and screaming and stuff too. I was like, shut the fuck up. This is when I was young, like maybe like 11, 12, around that age. And then he's like, and then he's like, no, you're just you're a sub-Saharan, blah blah blah. I was like, well, what you mean by that, man? Those terms are the best terms and stuff too. I don't even believe that there's north, east, west, south, and central. But the thing is, it's like, oh, you can never claim that. And I was like, I kind of just said, oh, okay. And then he was talking to his other Eastern European buddies. Oh yeah. Oh, you talking tough with that Romani blood? Yeah, yeah. I know you got that Romani blood talking about that. What you talking about? And then he got insecure too. He got to say, oh, and they all busted up laughing and stuff through the he kind of does look Romani and stuff too. And that's another thing too, because remember, Romanis or say that they're just to piss them off too. Romani is a group that allegedly migrated from Europe from India and into Turkey, I believe. This is over 1,000 years. I don't even know if it's true, but their origins possibly is from Pakistan and India, and then they migrated westwards into Europe allegedly, and then they picked up on languages. I don't know how true it is, but they were heavily persecuted in Europe and stuff too, and treated very bad. You know, same with Jewish people were exterminated and treated very bad here for 5,000 years. That's the truth. That's why I don't think it was just the Holocaust that was the only bad thing that happened to Jewish people. It's been historically what happened. But yeah, that's but those two groups though. But yeah, I didn't say that like to get, not that I was looking down on Romani people at all. Not at all. It was just to piss them off and create divisions among them. They're trying to get divisions among me and my people. Then you got to do the same thing too, and drive them crazy. You know, they were about to fight each other. It was hella funny. Oh, you got that Romani blood. You got that J. Blah 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 blah. And they're talking about it. They were hitting each other and stuff too. And then one of them got mad. He just pop, and then you had to at that point you had to defend yourself. So I don't want to get into too much details of that before I get incriminated by YouTube. So yeah, I just had to protect myself. You know, as usual. I don't condone violence. I refrain from violence at all times unless attacked. So yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, hope that makes sense in a nutshell. Using the feelings of what idiots. But yeah, that's how they are. You know, they don't even like. That's another thing too. They don't even like anyone with admixture. That's what I'm saying is when I see these people who are selling out and stuff, and they have no European or white admixture at all. Like I'm looking at them like, dude, they don't even like people that are partially Romani or Jewish, man. And they lived in Europe for a long time. I mean, their culture is European. I mean, they could have assimilated those people, you know, but I mean, they don't even like them. But still, they hate them with a passion. If you read these manifestos and how they started this the best thing, it was with them in mind. They were and we're on their minds all the time too. That's just the truth, you know. Gotcha. But speaking of that, I want to get back into Elon Musk because he did call us low IQ and stuff. And it's like Jared Taylor, Jared Taylor's like, the blacks, they cannot, they have low IQs. They cannot defer from gratification from eating a candy bar to kids. I was like, well, how do you know if that kid wasn't malnourished or even that too, or even I don't know, maybe it's just curious. Kids are curious, dumbass, when they eat candy. So like, what if they have never had that candy bar before? What? So that's the thing to know. If they can't defer themselves from eating a candy bar, how can you expect them to build a civilization? Blah blah blah. That's what they sound like. Exact identical. The only thing that's different between Elon Musk and Jared Taylor is that Jared Taylor is a dub ass ethnically white American, and Elon Musk is an ethnic white South African who's a dub ass. They still think the same. They're still on code though. Anyways, let's get into it too. And he's talking about affirmative action. First of all, affirmative action's done. Get over it. It's done. There's no black person in this country and in this planet that ever got to where they're at without working hard. That is a truth. That is a truth. This whole thing where it's like black people apparently came to Harvard with their pants sagging and stuff was able to get. No, that's that is in their stretch of their man. This is Hunter Biden's crack pipe dream. That's crack pipe shit talking. That's not even normal. But let me get into it. But yeah, and now liberals are even defending the dirty liberals are defending them. As usual, I don't like liberals. I don't like Republicans. I think they're all I don't want to say the word, but disgusting. I'll say that. Disgusting creatures. Who are they're disgusting creatures. So yeah. It's okay though, disgusting creatures who are pimps. So yeah, I just consider them pimps, race pimps at that. So let's get into Elon Musk. Let's see what he's doing. So hopefully you could hear that, see that. Elon Musk seems to endorse tweets saying students at black colleges have low IQs, which is false. Affirmative action, blah, blah, blah. Elon endorsed a tweet Tuesday that suggested college graduates from historically black colleges and universities have IQs approaching borderline intellectual impairment, which this isn't the first time the billionaire celebrated blatant bigotry on his platform. In the recent months, in November, Musk promoted tweets saying that Jews pushed. I don't even want to even read that before I get. I'll just say J's push hatred against W's, because I don't even know if I could even get in trouble for saying that. So this example deals with a United Airlines program announced students that give three students at three HBCUs the opportunity to interview with the company. That's an opportunity for an interview. What the hell is this idiot getting mad for, to interview with the company? This is what I'm saying. Yeah, his family had a lot to do with apartheid, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes it's true when some people say that the only people that come from Africa, that immigrate to Africa, there are some of them that are shills and stuff, and political shills, and this goes for the European descendant ones, African descendant ones, and the Asian descendant ones too. They're all shills and stuff that come here and stuff too. And it's quite unfortunate, but yeah, there's a lot of shills that come from there. That's what I'll say. This shills and dubesses. This example deals with a United Airlines program announced in 2021 that gives students at three HBCUs the opportunity to interview with the company's career development program for pilots. On X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, a popular user called Eyelasho went online to argue the United program is dangerous because graduates from these colleges are unintelligent and therefore unfit to fly a plane. The hell does IQ even have to do with flying a plane? You just need the training. You need to work hard. You need to discipline yourself and stuff too. The mean IQ of grads from two of those United Airlines HBCU partners is about 85 to 90 based on the average SATs at those schools. SAT correlates reasonably with IQ. This is quote unquote. It's not even true. That Eyelasho wrote the HBCU IQ averages are within 10 points of the threshold. This is dumbass. But this is what I'm saying. And liberals are lying about it. They don't even want to even CNN. This is what I'm saying. CNN fake news. CNN is not even saying anything about this and stuff too. Because these fools they drive Teslas and stuff. They don't want to say anything about their master Elon Musk. Borderline intellectual impairment. But these people, they have no respect. That's what I'm saying. These people, like, this is what I'm saying whenever people say, oh, these people, they're so nice. Oh my God, these other groups say they don't think about, they're colorblind. So that is far from the truth. Like when you grow up in California, out of all the damn places, you'll see this you'll see these type of arguments. God damn it. Like, this is what I'm saying all the time. The user went on to compare those numbers with typical IQ score. This is what I'm saying. And they do this by countries too. They'd be like, oh, the IQ of Ethiopia is 65. That means the average person there is borderline mentally retarded, blah, blah, blah. They go on. They say that about every single country and stuff too. And then when people say, what about Albania and stuff too? That's a white country. That's because their religion and stuff too. That's because of their culture, blah blah blah, and that's because they've been calling out by the Turk. Wait, whoa. So wait, hold on. You have victim mentality, homie. You have victim mentality. You're talking about colonialism by the Ottomans, and that was like what 600 years ago. No, you got a big victim mentality, homie. Oh no. I didn't mean like that. No. We caught you. No. We caught what you said, man. We caught what you said, man. Don't BS it, bro. But no, and they just like to go back and forth. They like to do both of the arguments at the same time. The user went on. God damn it. The user went on to compare those numbers with typical IQ scores. Okay, I'm not even going. IQ scores they claim to have dug up for U.S. Air Force pilots and commercial airline pilots. I'll add that IQ is a well-studied and well-known predictor of job performance, especially for quick processing and mentally demanding occupations like major airline pilot. It will take an airplane crashing and killing hundreds of people for them to change this crazy policy of DIE. Oh my God. Must respond to rearranging the letters of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives which encourage the participation. No, they don't encourage the participation of Black people. It's anybody except for Black people. This is another thing. It's mostly his demographic of women that are in there too, and they're just mad that they can't get the benefits of them, or allegedly to play both sides of the game, you know. But it is what it is. That's what they're mad about. But it doesn't matter. Never was made to help out Black people. That's another lie. That's a liberal lie, by the way. That's a damn liberal lie. So no, those are all. No, what the hell? These people are delusional land. If you think that. And they've always said these type of diversity, where they would be like diversity, DIE, Detroit, blah blah. This is how they've argued for so many years. From Colin Flaherty, this one fool, what's his name, Colin Flaherty, and these other psychologists that would argue with it. Oh, Marlon Newburn, that's another thing. Yeah, they would always argue like that. To Jared Taylor, Musk isn't fixated on race. He's fixated on race since he was born, man. These liberals are lying. The CEO and his followers spent the last year on the tirade against both DEI and programs and immigration. And affirmative action's over, man. What you complaining about, homie? What are you complaining about, bro? Like other fact-free argument, Musk recently countersigned the ideas in this complaint against United Airlines fall apart after a few moments of scrutiny. Let me see if I can even, okay. I wonder what ethnicity this guy was. Probably but yeah, this is your ally. You're not my ally. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this guy is my buddy, blah blah. Eyelash show. I wonder what ethnicity he is. By contrast, the mean IQ of grads from two of those United Airline ABC. I'm not gonna read this crap. It's the same thing, I think. So, whoa, I'm not doing that crap. Screenshot Gizmodo. Wow. For one, there's a mountain of evidence that demonstrates that the SAT mirrors and even encourages racial disparities in the United States. Yeah, that's been true. Well, the SAT as well doesn't really test intelligence, to be honest, because there are straight A students that don't do well on the SAT. So that's fair. Like, you can take a lot of advanced placement classes, do well, have a 3.9 GPA, and still not do well on the SAT. It happens. So, I mean, uh, but yeah, you just have to do well on the exams and stuff too in the classroom. Take advanced placement classes, take the advanced placement tests, in my opinion, do well on those tests, or even if you don't do well, at least you tried, and then prepare yourself for college. And that's how it goes. For example, if you get a B and a B plus in a advanced placement class in high school, that is equivalent to getting an A, because they do curve it to an extent. They do not curve it. Let me explain. So, because you weren't taking a college level course, you are taking, in essence, you are taking college level course in high school. So if you get an A, instead of getting 4 points on that specific class, you get 5 points. So that's how it works with the AP class. So that would be my advice to high schoolers, if any high schoolers are watching, or any parents that are watching too, to encourage your kids. I don't believe I'll have high school. Maybe I might. Who knows? God knows. But that's my advice to all this nonsense. But yeah, both the SAT and the IQ tests were developed in part by eugenicists, who are concerned that they're dub-S, not eugenicists, yes, and racialists, but dub-S, that racial mixture will lead to the decline of the United. There's a lot of racially mixed people that hit it too, including many white Americans too. When I mean white Americans, I'm not talking about the people that came during Ellis Island after the Civil War. I'm talking about like the descendants of like the Mayflower people, or like the Spanish in like Texas, like those people that created the quote unquote white American culture, or what is now quote unquote, like them, like they have a lot of admixture. They like to lie about that stuff. And it's obvious too. Like, you can see it too. You can tell like they're part black, part native, part Mexican from from Texas, or like part indigenous or part black, and they'll lie to your face. They'll lie to your face, especially if you go down south. They'll lie to your face, man. I don't even know, man, why you lie that much. They've even lied. There's even a lot of mixed people that will lie about their ethnicity in Kentucky. Kentucky was historically known for that, but I believe Texas as well. So it's ridiculous, But a lot of quote unquote white Americans, and I'm talking about white Americans ethnically, they're a lot of them have that mixture too. They just don't. They genuinely don't want to admit it. On average, but then again, there's a lot of mixed people in general in America too. That's just the truth. I mean, I know people are gonna get mad at me for saying that, but that's just the truth. On average, scores of underrepresented groups are lower than scores of whites. Why are they putting them in the same categories? They're two different groups of people for hosts. White people and Asian people, they have. Yeah, the host of societal reason, Akil Bello, senior director of advocacy and advancement at Fairtest, among a variety of factors, the cost of SAT prep classes and of taking them test multiple times means that money and socioeconomic status played a major role in test scores. That's fair. So, but then again, SAT score isn't the end all be all. That's the suffer thing too. Some colleges and universities have even moved away from mandatory SAT scores, test scores, and the admission process in recent years, in part because of the race issues baked into the test. Any conversation about race in the SAT, these well-known problems is nonsense. Some study found have found a correlation between SAT scores and IQ. Okay. How, however, the whole idea of IQ itself has problems. While the public might treat it as a gold standard of intelligence, a huge body of research shows that IQ isn't a good measure. It's not. It is not. It's just all these little patterns and stuff too, but it's not. You can be good at the quote unquote IQ test, but you can't build anything like that. There are people like that too. So like just because people say, "Oh, that's the building blocks and stuff too," that's not true because there's people that naturally know how to do building blocks, but never took the IQ test. So yeah, I beg your pardon. You can build, but all you got to do is just have the experience to build bridges, to build houses. Like you just need the experience and the practice. Practice makes perfect. That's all. That's all you need and stuff too. And obviously the opportunities. Yeah, but yeah, no, this is foolishness. This furthermore, okay, what the hell isn't a good measure of cognitive ability. Furthermore, the College Board, which uh, some studies have found correlation between SAT scores and IQ. However, the whole idea of IQ itself has problems. While the public might treat it as a gold standard of intelligence, a huge body of research shows that IQ isn't a good measure of cognitive ability. Furthermore, the College Board, which writes and administers this SAT, says that the test is not designed to measure intelligence. It's not. The College Board says SAT score shouldn't be used as the sole basis for important decisions. Thank you. Jerome White, spokesman for the College Board, did not immediately respond to questions for this article. Beyond that, the comments about the HBCUs test score is simply wrong. UA airline partners with Hampton University in Virginia, Elizabeth City State University in North Carolina, Delaware State DSU. According to the College Board, Hampton University students average SATs from 990 to 1170, and Elizabeth City State Universities range from 880 to 1060. The majority of students at these schools have scores that are at or just below the national average, which was 1028. So the national average is 1020. Okay, so that's around the same rate. It's also important to remember that these are averages. Some students score much higher and others lower. Exactly. They don't see it too. Sometimes it might be skewed too, man. Like, god damn it, not everything is the college. Like there has to be accurate data, but the best don't understand that. The College Board doesn't publish scores for Delaware State, but the university's website says students need a minimum of an 800 SAT to apply for admission. 800, the lowest possible score any of these students might have is a poor showing on the SAT, but that's the score you need before the school would even look at your application, not the student body's average rank. Regardless, these scores are nowhere near an indication of borderline intellectual impairment. Like I said, you can do very well. You can take many advanced placement classes, do well, and even have 3.8, 3.9 GPA. It happens. And sometimes you might not do well on the SAT. It happens. But they should say, wow, okay, well, he did very well academically. It's not that well on the SAT. Okay, we'll give him a shot. We'll give this individual a shot. I said, but this is craziness. Another thing too, like I said, advanced placement class. If you take more advanced placement class, that's what matters the most at the end of the day, because that's what prepares you for college. At the end of the day, more than anything. If you take a few in high school, you will do well. You will do well in college. So that's just the truth. Excuse me, everyone. So please, if you have children, I recommend them to take at least try to take an advanced placement class. At least attempt. Even if you accept that SAT equals IQ, those averages are meaningless if you know how programs like United's work. Bello said, "Not every student will be accepted into this program. Not everyone who gets accepted to the program will be put in an airplane." Thank you. The United's partnerships with HBCUs doesn't guarantee admission to its flight school. And another thing too, not all of the HBCU students are black. These people are idiots. There's even some that are majority non-black, like I think in West Virginia or something. So these people are idiots, you know. It gives historically underrepresented students the opportunity for an interview. Just say black, like, or like, I don't even know, like sometimes I don't know, like people are getting confused with this whole like historically underrepresented students. The spokesman for United Airlines declined to comment, but shared details about the rigorous requirements for applicants to the company's career training and program and the additional qualifications necessary to become a pilot, including those set by the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA. Oh, God. Okay, so this is what he said. So, okay, I don't want to get banned, but this is what a dub-ass said. Okay, J communities have been pushing the exact kind of dialectical hatred against dubs that they claim to want people to stop using against them. I'm deeply disinterested in giving the tiniest S about West Dub JP coming to the disturbing. You have said this is what he said. In quote, he said he's agreeing with him. These people will justify the Holocaust, and Ben Shapiro will be there defending these guys too. Like this is how it is. Hampton University, Elizabeth City State University, Delaware, DSU, Delaware City did not immediately respond to requests for comment. And Alex Spiro, Shapiro, a lawyer who represents Musk. I wonder what he is. I want to see that. And often speaks to the press on his behalf, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The whole conversation is obviously racist on its face, Bellows said. It specifically insults the intelligent entire universities, picking and choosing statistics and ignoring facts to make the basic argument that if you're black, you're unqualified. The last time Musk shared his thoughts on race, it had serious consequences for his business after Musk called the conspiracy theory about Jays, working to turn minorities against WP. The actual truth in November, a number of X's major advertisers, including Apple, Disney, and IBM, pulled their ads off the platform, and Tesla investor called for his suspension. Musk, who later denounced anti-Semitism, that's BS, immediately embarked on a campaign to restore his image, including an impromptu journey to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who is a shill, who is a criminal, by the way. He's ironically anti-Semitic too, and his family had a lot of alliances with Adolf this guy. His people, his parents and his grandparents were sellouts. I'm just saying. So they were all aiding and abetting Hitler. So yeah. Musk spent the ensuing months rallying against Hamas for its role in the recent conflict in Gaza. This week, X banned and then unbanned a number of popular journalists, podcasters, and leftists without explanation after Gizmodo published an article noting that all of the banned accounts recently criticized Israel. Right-wing influence called Musk out on X over the issue. Musk blamed the issue on X's anti-spam algorithms and quickly reinstated their accounts. It's been a bad week for the world's richest man. Oh, damn, it's the world. I didn't even know that. Over the weekend, the Wall Street Journal published an article quoting numerous sources close to Musk about his alleged use of cocaine, ecstasy, ketamine, LSD, and other drugs. Oh man, he's everything. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's just like Hunter Biden. Some board members blame drugs for bizarre and erratic behavior that reportedly jeopardized the CEO's various business. Must deny that he was a drug. Hunter Biden said the same thing too, man. Okay, I'm not reading 1,008 comments. No, thank you. Okay, everyone, let's call it a day. Elon Dust needs to be knocked off his high horse. Seriously, exactly. Yeah. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Damn, an hour. I've been on for an hour and 9 minutes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, y'all, that's what it is. You know, Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and Elon Musk. Anyways, everyone, thank you, and I really appreciate everyone for. Excuse me, everyone. God damn it. I believe everyone's having these allergies and sickness issues to an extent. You know, I hope I'm not the only one, but yeah. Yeah, it's, I'm not surprised with Elon Musk, you know, this is his typical attitude, you know. And then you saw Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, how they act, you know, both sides are terrible in essence. So yeah. Anyways, everyone, I hope everyone's doing well today. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, share this with your friends, you know, repost this. Feel free to tag me. Feel free to. I want to even invite people on. I don't like being the only person that talks. You know, if you're the same person, I'll let you in. You know, if you're crazy, I'll let you in too. But if you be disrespectful and stuff and disrespecting me or my guests or and trying to spam myself, now I might have to kick you out respectfully though. I'll give you one warning, and if you do not listen again, get the hell out of here. Especially if you troll. Nah, you can't. I don't have no trolls on here. I don't want them here. If you do, you get your ass in the comment section. If you want to come on, I'll let you come on and stuff too. But if you just babbling, get out of here. Anyways, everyone, have a great night. Happy Dr. Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. So, and may he rest in peace. And one thing I'll say this about Martin Luther King is that if he was to come back to life and see Barack Obama as a president, he would be so mad. He would be like, ah, shit, this is BS, you know? This shill is here. He's a shill. Like, he's probably rolling in his grave, you know, and he's not. It's probably sad that someone like Obama, a shill, is president or was president, you know? Same with Kamala Harris, too, because she's another shill, too. They're an insult to his legacy, you know, when they say, oh, Obama is Martin Luther King's legacy. No, not at all. Not at all. Obama is a shill. Obama is a shill, you know. He's rolling in his grave because of the shills like Obama and Kamala and Vivek too. Vivek. Anyways, everyone, I hope everyone has a good night. You know, see y'all soon. Okay, I'll be doing another live stream in a little bit. So see y'all soon. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.